So what about the people who, let's say they're around their family and that's what is stressing them out?
Right, and that absolutely happens. I mean, sometimes that once a year is, for many of us, is maybe the only time we see our family, and that family
Might be on purpose.
might be,
Yeah.
and that family may cause you stress for a number of different reasons. Family dynamics, I'm sure you guys can imagine. So, I mean, that's another dynamic, having too many people versus being lonely. And so in that situation, my number one piece of advice for that is to have a plan. Again, number
Run.
one is
Just kidding.
always
Don't do that. That's not the plan.
not that plan. Number one is always, again, prayer and going back to God. That's going to be the number one in all of these points because it's so essential.
Yeah.
Some practicals with that would be set a time limit. Don't stay there all day. If you know it's going to be a struggle, set a time limit. Go take the gifts, spend a good amount of time, and don't stay there all day. Number two would be go there and have a servant's heart. Go there not just expecting the worst to happen. Go there and see how can you serve people. What does that mean to serve people? Serving them food, helping in the kitchen, doing whatever that you're able to do.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I love that. And sometimes I think about, when it comes to dealing with family members is that you get triggered by, for example, is preparing yourself. Decide beforehand, what kind of person do you want to be? Right? So that's kind of the part of your plan, right? Decide what kind of person you're going to be and start practicing. You know the kind of stuff they say it every single time. So anticipate that and decide, how am I going to respond? And then practice it, right? So that way it's a little easier to maneuver.
Right.
And then if you, like you said, if you need to limit your time, for whatever reason, have something that you can go to, right? And then maybe go do something fun after to kind of break through with it, right?
And have an accountability partner.
Absolutely.
Have someone, a friend that you can pray with beforehand and after.
Oh, I love that.
Right?
That's something that we miss so often. We just get so triggered emotionally by certain things that we just forget all about prayer.
And also, it's embarrassing. I mean, if we probably talk to each other, we would find out that it's probably more common than not that people have difficulties with their family.